It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Tuesday, April 1st. Wow, how about that? Spring rolling along. Alabama's weather really nice today. But several headlines here. The first one is the fact that we'll see the warmest weather so far this year over the latter half of the week, near record levels. And then next week, a pattern flip. And we might see some locations with a late season freeze. And the question is, do we see severe storms along the way? So let's take a look at the upper air pattern this morning. And again, we've got a trough over the Pacific Northwest, a trough northeast of Alabama. And what's going to happen here, a ridge will be developing across the southeastern states later this week, and that should deflect most of the storminess a little north and west of Alabama. That's a radar composite early this morning. Things are quiet. Look at there. I see a 39 on the board. That's at Aniana. Cullman 41. Birmingham at 45. Huntsville 44. But it's warmer down south. We have low 60s for Mobile and Dothan. High should be in the 70s in most spots today. Maybe around 80 for extreme South Alabama. So early this morning, we have a dense fog advisory in effect for the southeastern corner of the state. That would include Geneva, Dothan, Ozark, Enterprise, Headland. And then north and west of Alabama, we have flash flood watches in effect for North Mississippi and West Tennessee, not including any part of Alabama. Again, it's going to be a close call in terms of showers and thunderstorms in here over the next several days, but most of that really heavy rain should stay north and west of the state. Those flash flood watches run from Arkansas into southern Ohio, and they're going to see a lot of rain. And up north, winter storm warnings in effect, parts of Minnesota, the Dakotas. To the west, we have wind issues for parts of the southern plains states, and later today we have a chance of severe storms from Texas into the Great Plains, an enhanced risk over parts of Oklahoma and Kansas, where the dry line gets active. But around here, we're dry today. Should be a beautiful day. So tomorrow, another active severe weather day from Texas to the Great Lakes, an enhanced risk from Shreveport to Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland. And again, a very low-end marginal risk extends down into North Alabama. The area's in darker green on this map, but there's a real chance we don't see a drop of rain with the ridge building. Then on day 3, which is Thursday, same thing, a risk of severe storms from Texas to the middle Atlantic coast. Let's keep going. This is day 4, which is Friday. Got a risk of severe storms from Texas up to the Ohio River. And on day 5, Saturday, that risk of severe storms shifts eastward, and this does include parts of north and west Alabama, basically from Birmingham north and west. And remember, this outlook extends through 7 a.m. Sunday. And I think if we do see any strong storms, it would most likely be late Saturday night. I think a decent chunk of the day Saturday will be warm and dry. We'll take a look at all the modeling here in just a second. But, man, a lot of rain here. I mean, a lot. This is suggesting rain amounts could exceed 6 inches in a zone from east Oklahoma and northeast Texas through Arkansas, much of Kentucky, and to parts of Indiana and Ohio. In Alabama, and again, this is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. For most of Alabama, amounts 1 to 2 inches. And our next really good chance of rain will be late Saturday night into Sunday when the cold front comes in and the ridge breaks down. So let's take it day by day. Model fans, this is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4 o'clock. Big trough in the west, the ridge beginning to build across Florida and the Gulf. And again, for us, a beautiful day today. Mostly sunny with highs in the 70s, maybe low 80s in South Alabama. So tomorrow, a deep surface low is over Minnesota, 983 millibars. North and west of that, a big snowstorm. South and east of that, along the front, severe storms. And the question is, will any of those storms make it into northwest Alabama? Well, let's see. Here's the high-resolution HER model. This is valid tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, and not really is the answer to that question. You can see strong to severe storms over Arkansas and northwest Tennessee. And there could be a few isolated showers over northwest Alabama, but again, it sure looks like any meaningful thunderstorms will stay north and west of the state tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. So this is day 3, which is Thursday. Same thing, the ridge holds. And that's keeping the showers and storms north and west of Alabama. And, of course, we're really going to warm up. Again, we're looking at Temperatures flirting with 90, right at record levels. And really the same thing on Friday. The ridge holds upper 80s to near 90. Showers and thunderstorms staying north and west. This is Saturday, same thing. Highs way up in the 80s. 85 to 90. Showers and thunderstorms north and west of the state, and those will begin to creep in here by Saturday night, and this is Sunday. The ridge breaks down. Cold front comes in, rain and storms. And we do note some snow for parts of Missouri and Illinois. How about that for an early April snowstorm there? This is the instability Sunday morning, and there's a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. But again, with the main dynamic support pretty far north, marginal instability values, I'm not so sure we have a big severe weather problem. But again, we'll watch conditions Saturday night into Sunday for some strong storms. And then Monday, the rain is gone, and we turn much cooler. Hey, if you're in the Tennessee Valley, you might hold in the 50s all day. Understand, we'll be flirting with 90 here Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then by Monday of next week, places like Huntsville and the Shoals, their high could be 57, 58 degrees. That's a huge change. And a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 8th of April. You can see that big trough coming through here. And again, we are dry and we are very cool. Lows that morning, Tuesday morning, this is April 8th, will likely be in the 30s over the northern half of the state with a good chance of frost and maybe a freeze for the colder pockets. So growers, beware. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday, April 10th, Thursday of next week. And again, we've still got a ridge in the west, a trough in the east. Evidence maybe a little patchy light rain around. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble for the next 15 days between now and the 16th of April. The mean, about an inch and a half. And there's your roller coaster ride. 76 today, close to 90. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's going to be a summer preview. Summer fans will love it. And then we have the rain coming in Sunday, the high dropping to 75. Monday, and this is for Birmingham, 61. Again, if you're in the Tennessee Valley, I think you'll stay in the 50s all day Monday. And 39 is the NBM number for Tuesday morning for Birmingham, but many, many spots in North Alabama will likely see low and mid-30s with frost. And then temperatures warm back up in the low 70s for the latter half of next week. And this is the long-range guidance. This is for April 8th through April 14th. We are deeply in the blue, meaning temperatures below average. So that late-season cold snap happens every year. This is nothing unusual. So for most of Alabama, yesterday we just had rain. But storms did become severe over southeast Alabama. And this is a rain-wrapped tornado within a squall line, a QLCS, quasi-linear convective system. The video was taken from the Dothan Regional Airport, which is north of Dothan, basically where Houston, Dale, and Henry counties come together. And that rain-wrapped tornado was moving in the general direction of Headland, but thankfully it dissipated before reaching Headland. But if you want to see a classic Alabama rain-wrapped tornado in a squall line, that's a great video. And again, that was taken from the Dothan Regional Airport. Here's a look at the same storm as it started to develop. This is from Enterprise. Boll Weevil Circle around Highway 167, looking back to the east there, back into that storm. And that's most likely that's a wall cloud at that point. And, of course, we did have a second tornado that came through the middle of Dothan, a small tornado that hit Dothan Preparatory Academy. That's the old Dothan High School building. And there was a good bit of damage there. There were some minor injuries to a few students. Thankfully, nothing serious. And the Weather Service in Tallahassee will be doing their storm survey work today to determine the rating of both of those tornadoes. Got pretty rough down at Panama City Beach. Wow. That was the squall line coming through there yesterday. But again, for most of Alabama, we were pretty fortunate. Most of the state just had good old-fashioned rain with some small hail, and that was about it. But a lot of lightning, and this is always tragic when this happens. This was taken at a farm up in Moulton, Lawrence County, where 4 cows were killed by a lightning strike. And for a farmer, that's a big deal. And the lightning was certainly pretty intense in those storms yesterday. All right, today going up to Cullman County, Vinemont. Elementary School. And then I will be in St. Clair County at Springville Christian Academy. Tomorrow I got a program for the patients and the families at Children's of Alabama. It's Weather Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month. I'm there every month. Thursday, Eclectic Elementary School. And after that, I'll be in Opelika at Southern Union for a talk there. And then Friday, got Bluff Park Elementary School in Hoover and Ascension Episcopal Day School in Vestavia after that. And again, Saturday, we are not going to do a book signing this week. We should be back on the road on April 12th. But again, thanks to everybody in Scottsboro that came to see us this past Saturday. That was a great day. And don't forget to watch us on the TV side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.